So what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. And yeah, today we're going to do a little overview of, just a review of Legends of Log. It was formerly an alternate comics title, but yeah, eventually the creators went their own separate way. But on good terms, from what I've heard at least. So for those of you who don't know how I do these types of videos, I go through a bunch of, let's say, you could call it similar to what I do with Tales from the Past and other indie comic reviews or manga reviews. I go through an indie comic from the States, like this one, European comic, or let's say a manga or webcomic, and I'll break it down in a few parts. One of them is who the team is, writer, art, cover, letters, and of course, yeah, synopsis. In the case of yeah, a full review, I also give a breakdown. In this case, since it's an overview, we're going to straight to the good, bad, and the ugly. After which I give a score from, let's say, 10 out of 100. That's 1 out of 10 till 1 out of 100. That's, you already guessed it, 10 out of 10. So pretty old school rating. Of course, you might find some things that you might disagree with me about. And yeah, if that's the case, no problem at all. It's totally fine. Just try to keep it civil, you know. My goal of these types of videos is trying to bring back, yeah, you call it the old school days, or the days before the internet, where we could just discuss whether a comic is good or not, which character could be who. Is there a good balance between writing and art? But that's not all. I'll also be using, yeah, the League of Comics Geeks, for example, and of course, yeah, the synopsis I found on the website itself and in the book of the official Legends of Log website. I come armed with my, if you hear the paper rattle a bit, I made some notes in my Japanese style notebook, so pretty old school, because otherwise I don't remember what to say and the chronological order. So let's get into who the team is. Well, the team is, the writer is Ski Suharski, art is by Bob Berry, and one by Trey Baldwin. And cover is by Bob Berry, and the letters, at least in one story at least, by Wes Loger. I probably butchered the name. Was Loger? I don't even know. And when it comes to the synopsis, well, you could open the cover a bit for who it is. You have a really brief overview of who the characters are. The main character, Log, Bird, his helper, Water Darkrim. He wants to destroy the Northwoods and gain his power. Gog, apprentice, is a beast, keeper of the beast giants, and once ruler of the last tribe. His fear of sorcery and magic was strongly forbidden in the Wildlands, but all that has changed from the ape he once was to the darkness he now embraced. So yeah, he's now dark apprentice to the warlock. Troglodyte is a basic part of the clan of the grave, yeah, of cave dwellers. Gord, the savage girl, searching for the beast that attacked her tribe, and yeah. So what this is about is there's basically 4 short stories. In the first story, we could go there because it's short. You'll see who did the created and wrote it. You have a nice splash page of the wooden giant, and the first one, Bird gets eaten by the Serpent Creeper, and Log saves Bird's life. So a pretty short story that you could, yeah, it ends with him chopping its head off, and I knew I did not like that sound. No, we all agree on that. So and then yeah, Land of the Giants. That's where yeah, giant dinosaurs live from the prehistoric era, and dragons, of course. And yeah, the Jump. Here they are, and yeah. Tells him to fear. Gog, the apprentice, tells him to fear, because yeah, he you can breathe fire, and yeah, fire and wood. It causes a spark, and spark, yeah, results in a flame. So he's fighting against, yeah, two beings. One of them being Grog, the apprentice, and Darkrim. He is the master, and he summons the fire imps to, yeah, he shall become more powerful. The first story is basically a short one. Troglodyte searches for food and he grabs the bird, but Log to the rescue. One snap of his fingers, he's dead, or at least unconscious. And the fourth is basically him and the savage girl, who wants to find the one who's responsible, or the one monster is responsible for who attacked their tribe. And yeah, destroyed the city. So that's some of the monsters you seek, and what you see here is pretty good cartoonish art, and pterodactyl was flying over, yeah, through the mountains and over the hills and far away. But she tells him goodbye, and she goes straight into the business to kill the pterodactylus, or pteranodon, however you call those things. They wonder if she survives, but her spirit is strong. She will survive, but it's her only option. Indeed, it's either survive or die. It's nice, some nice fan art, and some, yeah, thank you to the readers, and yeah, some old fashioned machine styled things, and that's basically the end. Pretty fast read, but you could reread it a lot of times whenever you want. So now we go to the good, bad, and ugly. Well, good cover art, and yeah, good writing. It's short, straight to the point. For yeah, short stories. Reads almost like an anthology, and there's a good balance between writing and art from both the writer and the artist. Like, it reads like an anthology. The downside is it ends. It due to the fast nature of it and the fast-paced writing, it ends quickly. And that due to the kind of writing style, there isn't always room for character development. But something tells me that some of them will meet again, maybe not. It's too few to mention, and yeah, it's too bad it's no longer with Alterna, because yeah, I know they left on good terms, but and they try to recapture some of the magic with things like yeah, King Cryptid, but it just doesn't feel the same to me. This one was one of the highlights of the publisher, but yeah, I understand why they went separate ways. But yeah, they should attract more of these types of IPs instead of, yeah, trying to copy the superhero, yeah, thing all the time. And yeah, try to keep certain, yeah, creators and find new talent to create new stories like this. This is what I want to see more from American comics, not the superhero things and stuff. Yeah, like I said, it was a different time back then. Sometimes for some a dark time, because yeah, you see January 2021. It was released as a short in 2020. Once for one shot. At least a one shot. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it was during COVID, so yeah, it is what it is. Or the beer virus. So we go to but no enough talking about that. We have to stay on topic. So yeah, the final verdict. It's an 80 out of 100. Must read, good start. But yeah, if you miss certain stories, there's a Logfunder going on the site. I'll post a link down below. That's about it. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Hasta la próxima. And yeah, check out Gerald Warrior on Global Comics. And buy the print ready PDFs and go to Gumroad. to get the physical one. That's it. What's next? Since we're already talking about the woods, the log might rule the day, but the owl, the screech owl, rules the night. Ja matane.